Alan Coleman, head of men's performance cricket. What a fantastic afternoon here at New Road. Promotion secured.
It is a fantastic afternoon and rounds up a pretty fantastic season for us in terms of what's been able to be achieved in four-day cricket. So one that everyone's enjoying up in the changing room at the moment, and I think we'll continue to enjoy through the rest of the evening.
And so you should. We've spoken at length, Al, a number of times this year, and I know it's not been the most straightforward of seasons, certainly with player recruitment. You've had overseas players in and out. Obviously a large part of this success is down to Peter Hanscom, who left us halfway through the year, but not before taking us to 4 wins from 6 games.
Yeah, Pete did an outstanding job leading the team right at the start of the season. He's just been on FaceTime actually to the boys in the changing room. So really great to see him and Shaheen a moment ago as well, and Tom Helm in Pakistan on FaceTime, just sort of congratulating the lads. But yeah, Pete was outstanding, led brilliantly, led from the front, and he was a great asset to this changing room, which got us off to a fantastic start. And during that tricky period we had in the middle, we were thankful for those 4 wins and 2 draws that we had right at the start of the season, which seems quite a long time ago now. But yeah, Pete, I can't thank him enough for what he's given this changing room in the last couple of years, and an outstanding man and a fine player as well.
What you've just said to me, Al, doesn't surprise me in the least about 3 of the lads FaceTime in the dressing room. What you seem to have engendered within this group of players is phenomenal team unity, a real togetherness. So that's something you've really concentrated hard and focused on.
I think so. I think the culture and the identity by which we play have been 2 of our key themes really. We're bringing in Richard Johnson, and where we've looked to take the team in the direction that we're trying to go in moving forward as well. So I think it's a lovely touch that people who've been here months and months ago, now back in their home countries preparing to play cricket or have just played in series, are still really invested in what's been achieved. And I do think that the culture that we've been able to start building has been a key part of the success that we've had here, really. Culture sort of only shows up when things are going wrong, doesn't it, really? When everything's going well, you know, you sort of run with it, and everything seems to work perfectly well. And culture is the thing that is immersed that emerges when things aren't going so well. And in those tricky periods in the middle of the summer, we had a T20 campaign where we lost a lot of games. We had a period here where we couldn't find a result in 4-day cricket, and I think during that time, that was really where it shone through to me that the group are very together. They're very invested in the future of our club, and I'm really looking forward to see what they can achieve with that great underpinning of a strong culture.
One thing that's really stood out for me this year, Alan, whether it's the culture that's kind of led to this, but you seem to have a real backbone and a real resilience in the side that I've not necessarily seen in certainly Middlesex sides of the last few years. Take this game for example, difficult wicket, bowl them out for 200 circa. We then got to score 400 and we go and do it with ease on really difficult conditions against a damn good bowling attack. That kind of resilience is something that we've really seen come to the fore this year.
It is, yeah. When I took on the role just before Christmas, one of the objectives was I wanted us to grow a team that's hard to beat in all formats, and I think that's come to fruition this year really in the cricket that we've played. You think back right at the start of the season to Notts at Lords and the way that we batted under the floodlights, Sam Robson, Max Holden outstanding in that game, all the way through to the game and the performance with the bat that we saw here yesterday, and that resilience, as you said, that we showed. So really, really proud that I think teams are looking at Middlesex now and going, it's going to be a tough game of cricket. They're not going to fall over. They're not going to roll over and die easily. And that's been something that I've been really, really pleased to watch, and I hope will continue to grow across the next couple of seasons.
Al, you've been at Middlesex for many years yourself. You've kind of worked your way up into this role of head of men's performance cricket. 1 year in, was it all you expected it to be?
No, completely different to anything you could ever imagine, if I'm honest. Now an expert in the Home Office rules and regulations, visas, getting players into the country. I'm quite good on Airbnb, trying to find accommodation. No, it's a fantastic job because no day is the same. There's so much going on in cricket. We had all of the issues right at the start when I took on the role around the situation at Yorkshire and what emerged from that. We've had the high performance review, which is still ongoing and still a big sort of debate that is ongoing with cricket members and county cricket people. So it's been nothing like I imagined, but it's been brilliant because every day is different. There's a new challenge every day, and I'm just very fortunate that I've inherited a really good group of young men who are desperate to succeed and do well in their careers. We've been able to put a good staff around them to support them in their endeavours, and yeah, I'm really, really pleased with the progress that we've made so far this year, but also very aware that is just 1 year. And that we need to continue, and our membership deserve to see us continue to improve and progress over the next few years.
Al, you talk about inheriting that side. The bloke that passed that baton to you is, of course, Angus Fraser, former MD of cricket. A word for Gus. I don't think he's here with us at Worcester today, which seems a shame. But Gus obviously did a huge amount of work behind the scenes to get the squad to where they were when he handed them over to you. You must be delighted for Gus as much as anyone.
I really am. A number of the boys came through the academy system for when Gus was doing the role that I'm doing, and the way that we play our cricket, the way that we behave as a group is actually all down to him. When Gus steps aside last summer, I actually wrote him a card and bought him a nice bottle of wine to say thank you, and I used some words that said the humbleness that our team shows is because of how you are as a person, and I think that's the greatest credit that we can ever have. We will win and lose games of cricket all the way through, but the way that our players approach their work, their day, the way they interact with our membership and the way that they behave is something that I'm really, really proud of, and I think reflects really well on our club, and that is completely down to Gus and the values that he's instilled in all of us.
Well, Alan, yourself, you should be hugely proud of everything you've achieved this season. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. Enjoy the evening, and I hope it goes well. And don't forget the paracetamol in the morning.
Thanks very much.